So hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to create shadow. Okay, so first let me start the video. And before starting the video, as I say to everyone, जय सिया राम जय मेरे बाबा बजरंगबली। और जिन लोगों को अगर प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है थोड़ा इंग्लिश अंडरस्टैंडिंग में, प्लीज कैप्शन ऑन कर लीजिएगा। आई होप वो हेल्पफुल होगा। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर वीडियो नाउ। लेट मी समथिंग tell you guys. So if I want to create some shadow, for example, if I just I'm showing some process for shadow creating. Okay, first of all, let me take any 2D image, or let me take any 2D image here. So I've take this image, like, okay, so let me do some. So okay, it's okay for now. So I have this image and I have this render. So what I'll do for now, hmm, let me select these. I want to, if I want to create a shadow of these, what can I do? I can do many things. Okay, first of all, let me show you some simple tip and tricks to create shadows. So what I'll do, I have this render and I will take here, I will take here one sharpen node, and in this sharpen let me do something. So what I'll do, there is no alpha, right? So I am basically taking all the mats. Okay, so I will do some mat. Okay, these are red, and let me select these. Okay, so this is another, and let me, okay, now I have this all this mat and just merge, and let me just copy these alpha, and I am doing pre-mult, right? Now there is black, so don't worry. I am basically taking here a constant node, and let me fix this. Now I'm just merge this in this merge, right? So it's a reformatting issue, don't worry. So I'm just doing a reformat. So don't worry about this because there is some issue with this. Okay, with this alpha. Okay, so don't worry about this. Okay, so what can I do? I just taking a grade here, and just, or I can do some like this. Okay, let me do it here. Okay, or I can do some erode. Right. So just for rough purpose I'm taking this. So what I'll do, if I want to create a shadow of this image, so just what can I do? I basically take here a node called drop shadow. It's called drop shadow. So if I take this drop shadow filter, okay, there is the input and there is a BG. So what can I do? If I connect this BG to BG like this and input to input, so what it does, if I see this now, see, something is coming. Okay, for now what I'll do, I am taking this angle to, okay, and this distance some far. See, there is some shadows coming, right? So there is, so let me take some image. Okay, I'm not taking this, so let me take this image for now. If I just, what I do, I will take a checkerboard here, and now I'm going to merge with these. Okay, and I basically does a deformat, and I take a transform node. Okay, and just scale it down. Now if I take that drop shadow node, okay, now what I'll do, I'll take a BG here and input here, and I just view it. For now, see, there is a shadow is coming behind, right? So if I give this direction, I mean distance, see, the shadow is coming, right? I can change the angle also. I can change the softness of this, so it would look some realistic shadow, right? So it's a one process to use a drop shadow, but it's not so useful in some purpose. Okay, I mean, it is very useful for like this kind of stuffs, but not so useful if you gonna take some real shadow, create some real shadow. So realistic shadow, I mean. So what can I do? For example, let me take for such as So let me take here a 3D sphere. Okay, now it's a 3D. Okay, now what can I do? I will take here scanline vendor. Okay, and I will take your scene, and I will take your camera. Now in camera, just let me go, and I will do this horizontal aperture 36 and if this vertical 24. Right now, I just connect this OBJ to OBJ, and I just connect this camera to camera. And for BG, I just take a simple constant. Okay. Now let me connect this peer to scene, and for this peer, if I view this now it's not there. Okay. So let me first fix the spear position. So I am take this spear and I just shifting this spear here. And now I will take a card, okay, and check this here. Now after taking the card, I increase the size and let me fix this and let me do this right. So let me go this spear and push this up. So if I view this, see the card is here, right? See, and let me fix this here. Now it's there, right? I need to still do more. And now I hope it's there. And let me fix the card, right? It's there, right? Now what I'll do? Let me on off this. Now this is this, and let me on this now, right? Now what I'll do? It's a fast process. Now it's not there, right? Nothing is there. So let me take a light here. I'm taking a point light. Let me connect this here. After connecting this, just let me go to CG and let me go to scene and let me take this. I'm basically placing a light here, right? Now if I view the scan line, now for example, if I take a checkerboard here for texturing purpose, like now it's there, right? See how cool it's looking, right? But the light I have to place properly, right? And the intensity of the light should be much higher. But I am click this point from I'm changing this point from direction. So let me take a direction light here. It's look like a key light. Okay, now it's there, and I am separating the card from here, or you guys can check this for now also. And let me do one thing. I just take this and I'm just basically fixing the direction, right? So if I gonna see from here, so that's the thing. Now what I'll do, it's a key light. I'm taking another light from here and I will do it here, and it will be our field light, right? So it will work as our field light. So let me see the light of direction of the light. So it's so let me fix the light here first. So basically what I'll do for now, I'll take a new light, okay, and I will change the direction of this. Now let me see from the light one, and the light two is there. So basically the light two is not working properly. Now here it's there, right? So here it's there, but in the card it's not there, right? So what I'll do now, if I just separate this and I just off this option and I just move around this light, and now I'm connecting. See, it's look like a connected, right? But in card it's not there, right? So what I'll do, I'll take another light and I gonna place this down, right, for my card. But in my card it's not coming, right? See, so maybe what I have to do, let me, okay, let me push the card a little bit up. Now it's there, right? And let me take my scene, and let me take a transform geo node here, and let me push down everything, right? Now it's coming, right? Now everything is coming. So if I off this light now, for now it's not there, and let me fix the intensity. Okay, and if I off this light, this is a field light, right? This is a third light for the ground purpose I have put it. So basically, if I off this, it will find. So it's a another light which I done for field light, and for example it's a supportive light, right? So I need a shadow here in this area, right? For now I'm pushing this. So basically in this area, or maybe in this area, maybe in that area. So let me fix some area. Now I have this area, and I am increasing my key light intensity. So I have this, and for now let me down this. So I have this light setup. So I have this light setup. Now I am disconnecting this, and I have this overall setup, right? So in this 3D scene, how can I do? So basically in this 3D scene, what I have to do, I will take and don't take a checkerboard. For example, I am taking basically, so I am gonna take here a basic material, okay, like this, and let me just put the specular down. So I have this material, right? And let me, so I have this material, right? And I have this card. So what I'll do for now, if I want to create this shadow, I mean this box shadow, how can I? For example, if I take here a checkerboard as a BG, and I just want to merge it in checkerboard, so it's coming like this. So don't worry about the card, it's a like this. But I want to create this shadow, right? This shadow, okay? Or I want to create this here, this shadow. So I don't need a BG for now. I want to create a shadow. So like this shadow, right? How can I? I will take this camera for now, okay? And what I will do now, I will take this camera, and I will take another scanline node render, and I will try to connect this here, and I will take a transform geo node from here, just connect it here, and I will take the camera, and I will try to put it in my key light, right? Now if I want to see, but if I want to see from here in the camera, now see it's not there actually, because if I go to camera 2, the box is not there. Let me come to default, and I will see how it's showing. So see, if I go this in this camera, my camera now and my spear, it's not aligned, right? So I need to little bit move my camera, rotate. So if I rotate my camera some upwards, or let me just do it from here like this, now it's there. So if I go to my camera 2, the box is there, right? And default. Now let me fix this little bit. Now if I see it from here, so I am getting this mat, okay? So I'm getting this mat. Now if I check from camera 2, it's there. And if I go to default, I'm getting this mat here, and I am getting this here. So what I'll do, if I off this will down, and if I just change the camera view, okay? So if I just match this and this, okay, maybe we get the shadow up, right? Now see. Okay, let it be for now. I'm getting this alpha, right? Now what I'll do, I'll take this, okay, axis area. Now, for example, I'll take here a project 3D node, and give this input to the one scanner, new scanner, and we give this camera to camera, right? This new camera, okay. And after this, I will take a apply material, put this here, and give this material to my project 3D node, and I'm viewing this. Now I'm getting this shadow right here. This is a shadow projection technique, right? Now, for example, why I'm getting this? Okay, let me big this. Now see, I'm getting this shadow, right? See, but it is black. So what I'll do, I will do one thing. Let me take here March material. Okay, let me take this here only, and I'll give this A pipe, and I will give this B pipe. Now let me switch it. I don't think it will work for now. Okay, I have these materials. So what I'll do, okay, so it's work, right? So basically it's working. See, so what I have done, I have to just shift my the pipe, right? So I have to shift my pipe. So basically it's working, right? See, A pipe is my gone to my project 3D, and B pipe have gone to my apply material, right? I mean basic shadow, basic material. So now it's working, right? And I give this apply material to this final mat and merge it together. So after I apply material, what I'm getting, this material shadow material, and after I apply material, what I'm getting this, and after this I'm getting overall this output, right? If I off it, so see, my mat is coming, right? My shadow is coming now. So I got my shadow, right? So very simple workflow, right? So I'm getting my shadows. Now what I'll do, so after this, what can I do? If I change them here, see, if I can change the value, I can give it, but over is better. Now if I want to do soft shadow, so let me come here, and let me come this multi shadow, not shadow, multi sample. I'm increasing my sample little bit, and also let me increase some shutter, okay. And in scan line, I'm give this anti-aliasing high, okay. And basically I'm give this blend option smooth, set blend, okay. Now I am increasing, try to increase this, but it giving little bit smoother, right? Little bit smoother. Now if I come to this multi sampler, I'm increasing this. So basically, if I increase this, it's not so much working, okay, no issue. So basically, how can I, if I just little bit take a blur here, it's a cheat technique. If I give this here, see, my shadow is almost talking, right? So it's a cheat technique, right? Because see, my model is harder, right? Obviously means it I am getting hard edges. This is also still, this is smooth, right? Still this is smooth. So I need to change my all this setting, right? If I just none this and just off this, see, this is better, right? And give this normal default, but I'm getting this, right? So if I need soft shadow, then I can do some cheating here also. So it's not mandatory to increase this. So I will come this scan line, and just I will on the anti-aliasing high. I'm getting the smooth edges, right? And let me do some sampling, give this 8, or I can give this 18. See, it's getting smoother, and I keep the shutter 1. Now what I'll do, and z depth smooth, I can give this smooth. So it's not mandatory, okay. But if I want some soft shadow, I can take a simple blur here, and I can do a soft shadow, right? See, see, also you guys can take here a multiply, you guys can take a 2D technique right here, and do some shadow, right? See, right, right, so cool, right? And obviously we can change it also, right? How? You guys can change the camera, or you guys can change this. I hope it will work. See, it is working, right? The transform option, see, right? it is working, right? Now I can change the direction also. See, I can change the direction also, right? So that's the main purpose of this shadow projection. So basically it's a shadow projection technique. Okay, now see how cool is it, right? So first of all, I have changed the camera setting, but it's not mandatory to change the camera setting also. But yes, you guys, if you guys change the camera setting also, it will work, because the camera have the main problem, right? I need to place the camera properly. But now what I've done, I just play with this transform geo. I mean, I am shifting the geo from this side. So this is basically cheating purpose, right? Cheat purpose. Main purpose is to set the camera properly. But I can take a transform geo and match the shadow right here. But if my camera is set properly, then I might be don't need this. But for some cheating purpose, I can take this. Okay. So these are thing to project the main shadow. These are shadow projection technique. Now let me take a BG. Now see. So this is a basically shadow projection technique. So I hope you guys find this useful tip and tricks basically. So this is a 2D purpose, right? I have showed this here 2D purpose by taking a drop shadow, and this is a 3D purpose, right? And if you guys want to know another technique of 2D, because that I deleted this drop shadow node, may let me just take here a mirror node for example, and key I will put this far as vertically flip, and I will take here after the transform and merge, and just merge it before my mat multiply down. What I have to do, I just play with the skew, right? This, so you guys know this, right? How to match this shadow, right? So let me flip this horizontally also. So it's a, sorry, so it's a main 2D type of technique. So I am not showing this too much because you guys can know how it will work, right? So how it will work, you guys know, right? So I need to squeeze these. So it's a chat, it's a just mainly a thing of 2D type, right? You guys know. So how to keep this, right? So for example, I can take, I mean just randomly I'm showing, not so perfectly. You guys know this, right? Many of you guys is know, they know this because it's a Photoshop like techniques. Okay, so just you have to guys put this flip option. Okay, I mean flip this vertically or horizontally, then just match the toe area, right? So you guys know this actually, right? See, you guys know this, right? So I'm not showing this. Okay, so you guys know actually this, how to match this. Just rotate this. Okay, just play with this, match the toe area, and just shadow will come. So my shadows come here or shadow will go down. So play with these nodes. So it's a 2D type technique, I'm just randomly showing, right? But the shadow projection is the base technique, right? How to project shadow. I can also create the shadow with this image also, if I project this card, then I have to do same thing, just instead of this taking a sphere, just instead of taking a sphere, I have to project a card here for here. So I have to take two card, one for ground plane and one for model, right? And my shadow will be projected. But if I just don't merge my material, see it will show entirely black, because I have the shadows, right? I have my shadow, see I have this in my this, right? Apply material. So if I directly do apply material, it will take a project, right? It will take a shadow, see. If I view it from here, see it's working, right? It will work. Now it will work because I am just separating the connection, right? Now it will work. But for now, don't keep this like this, right? So cool, right? So this is an advanced technique of shadow projecting. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video. So it's a lengthy video. Okay, so if you guys find this useful tip and tricks, then just keep following my channel and please subscribe to my channel, and also share this video with others. Okay, so they can learn these things. Okay, so thank you. And before ending this video, as I say to everyone, Jai Sri Ram, Jai MERA, BAJRANGBALI.